Hello folks, and welcome here again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that. And folks, congratulations on finding this is, I promise you, the nicest 2006. This is a 2006 Subaru Outback 2.5 liter all-wheel drive limited. This is a one elderly owned Florida Snowbird's car that is absolutely like it is brand spanking new. Look at the lug nuts. The alloy wheels are perfection. Has almost brand spanking new Michelin tires all the way around it. It is absolutely a gorgeous color combination. The titanium silver, the two-tone here on the outside with the ebony black leather interior, has the sunroof, the almost like a panoramic sunroof, and folks, it is as nice as you will ever see one of these. Let me show you just a little. Do you see these stickers on this luggage rack? That is how nice it is. That is how nice the whole vehicle is. Got a little pollen. Matter of fact, folks, this whole car looks like this luggage rack. Let me show you right here. This is the factory sticker. It says the load capacity in pounds on that crossbar right here. It is still on there. Still on there and looking like new. As you can see, this car has always been meticulously maintained, garage, stored inside when it wasn't in use, and folks, it only has 73,500 miles on it. We just got it today. It was a new car trade-in. My wife drove it today about 89 miles. I got to drive it a little bit. It is perfection. I told her I have never ever seen one, and I just sold a 2010 or 2012 with 105 or 8,000 miles on it, and thought it was brand new, but this one even exceeds that. Well, I tell you what, can you see these windshield wipers? Can you see the wipers of this car? I'm telling you folks, this whole thing is just spotless. Even all of the rubber moldings and stuff around this car are still like brand new. Can you see that? It is unbelievable. Well, it's divine's what it is. Hallelujah. But it's all like that. All the trim, the luggage rack, it's just one of the nicest ones I have ever seen. This door molding, no accidents, never been painted on. And this door molding, folks, doesn't have a imperfection on it. The cladding on the bottom is the same way. Of course, you have your mud flaps all the way around it, but it is, look at that. I mean, that is the door molding. Just one of those cars that somebody has taken exceptionally great care of. The underneath of it is immaculate. The inside of it looks like it's hardly been used. All of the lights, all of the latches, all of your emblems, everything on it is just pristine. It's just absolutely unreal how just in pristine condition it is. Of course, now listen folks, I have been selling cars, praise God, going on 28 years. I know what to look for. When I go out and look for automobiles, first thing I do, and this is the truth, I pray for them. I just ask God to lead me to them. I believe for them. I hope and pray for them. I know somebody's out there looking for them. But listen, when I go out looking for a car, I am the most meticulous person that you would ever imagine. It was nice today. My wife and I were out, and she helps me. She's that second pair of eyes. She said, honey, that just does not qualify for a divine find. It's just got a little too many imperfections on it. And boy, we walked away from that car, and I just smiled in my heart thinking to myself, you know, that's exactly right. Because folks, Divine Fine, I'm telling you, when I go out looking for a car, first thing I want an elderly owned Florida vehicle. I want something that spent time in a garage, has spent time being serviced, and I don't want something that's been smoked in. I don't want something that's had accidents. I want something that looks as perfect as you can get. And folks, that's exactly what this is, and this is why I take my time. This is why I come out here. I'm in front of my house. This is my driveway. You can see how nice and clean it is. You can eat off of it, but I take my time and I go over these cars. Look at the lug nuts. Let me show you something, just to let you see how new everything is. Like I said, these Michelin tires are almost brand new. I can't get the whole tip of my finger, but can you see this underneath of this car? I mean, this whole thing looks like this. It's just absolutely pristine all the way back through there. These cars are just great. If you've never had a Subaru before, I want to commend you for looking at one of them, and I would recommend you wholeheartedly buying one. They're as good as any Honda, Toyota, or Nissan out there. Better than a Nissan or Honda, in my opinion, in a lot of ways, and as good, if not better in some ways. They're a little more safer, a little more safety-wise than a Toyota even. So I'm going to start in the rear. I want to show you this interior of this car. Now, keep in mind it's only got 73,000 miles on it. However, this car looks like it doesn't have 17,000 miles on it. Again, it's never been in an accident. Folks, when I raised this thing here in the back. Look at this. It's always had this Subaru mat. This thing looks like it has never even had anything on it. This Subaru big all-weather mat is like new. The carpet underneath it, if you put your nose, if your nose was here, you could smell it. It still smells like a new car. When I lift this, now underneath here, you have a super nice compartment, as you can see. And I'm sure they might have not even known this was under here. But underneath this, you have your spare tire, and all your tools are there, all the jacks, everything. This is what it looks like when it was brand new at the factory. And folks, this thing is spotless. It still smells like a new car back here. You have your nice cargo mat, but as you can see, this whole thing is just amazingly clean. So again, congratulations on finding this. Folks, if you bought this car, you took care of it, this Subaru will last you 500,000 miles. Just look at the commercials on TVs. They'll show you. Now those seats fold down. You have tons of space in here, and you also have these Subaru mats from the factory. Now you can look at this. I believe this was maybe a one-person vehicle. I don't know that for sure, but what gives me the clues are the floorboards, these floor mats. Do you see? You can see there's a little wear there in the drivers, but the passengers look like they've never had a foot on them, and so do the rear ones. And this car feels like it was just some elderly lady-owned vehicle. But ladies love them because they know they're dependable, they're reliable, they're very safe. But folks, there is not a mark on this car anywhere. It is absolutely immaculate. It is just absolutely immaculate. Now, I'm going to move around here to the back seats. Now, you know these are some of the best all-wheel drive systems in the country. But now, here's what I will tell you. If you go to Subaru right now and you open one of their cars and you look at it, I promise you this, it will not look any newer than this car does right here. You could take this Subaru to the Subaru dealer and you could put it side by side a brand spanking new one. These floors don't even look like they've been breathed on back here. It just blew my mind. Of course, you know it has side airbags, it has anti-lock brakes, it's got the locking things for the doors that lock you in place. I mean, this thing has crumple zones, it's got side door beams on it. These things are built like a tank. And again, you have the same thing up front. This front door handle looks like it's never had a hand on it. All this stuff is in like new condition. And folks, this is one of the best investments you will ever make. Of course, it has the heated seats. All of this dash is it's perfection. I'll just tell you, there's not a blemish on it anywhere. You will get all the books, brand new stuff that came with it, brand new, still in the plastic bags. You get all the keys, all the key fobs that came with it, everything that you would get brand new from Subaru, and you get all the mats, and you get the cargo net, and you get a vehicle that is absolutely just perfection. Okay, this thing runs, drives, and rides like a brand new one. The engine compartment is immaculate. Like I say, every one of these alloy wheels are perfect. There's not a spot on it, and you will not buy a nicer all-wheel drive Subaru out there anywhere for less than $12,000-13,000. Now, I'm not going to have the reserve on this one that much, but listen, it's worth every penny of that. These things, again, are super, super nice. We'll go ahead and start it up. It's a little low on fuel right now, but of course it has the leather wrapped steering wheel. No lights, no issues whatsoever. It's got clean oil filter in it. Here's your compass, your time. It has the 6-disc CD changer. Has his and her climate control. It's never been smoked in, the cigarette lighter. It's never been used. Matter of fact, it don't even have a cigarette lighter. It is just perfection. You have the compass, you have the automatic dimming mirror, you have the sunroof. Like I say, the big old, huge big sunroof. But folks, it is as good as it gets. I'm telling you now, it's just absolutely immaculate. There's probably somebody calling me now. I'm doing a video. May I call you right back, please? Oh, all right, buddy. I'll be right with you. But there's a customer there. Now, here's the thing. When you decide you want this, and you better get it. If you're looking for a nice one, it's brand new, just give me a call. What I let people do is buy before the auction's over. Can you see those nuts and stuff right there? Everything on this car, folks, looks just like that. It's all like new. Okay? It's just absolutely immaculate. Every label's still here. I mean, all the hoses down through there, anywhere you can see, it's just super, super nice. Maybe has a new alternator. That might look like a brand new alternator to me. It's a brand new Subaru, so it might have a new alternator on it. But listen, you can see the engine installation there. All the rubber, all the stuff. I mean, it's the real deal, folks. So there you go. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Call me, 727-460-4283. That number again is 727-460-4283. Get this thing. I can help you get it shipped anywhere in this country. I can help you get it shipped out of the country. Don't let this one get away. This is that nice old lady's car that she just hardly ever drove, that everybody loves. Every town's got them, those elderly people that just have that pristine car that takes exceptionally good care of it. This is one of them. Get it before it's gone. God bless you. We love you. Thank you all who have blessed us for the last 8 years. We'll keep going out there being a blessing to you. You keep being a blessing to us, and we'll keep passing the blessings on. God love you. Be kind to one another, and please love on one another. Love on those kids and tell them how wonderful they are. Boy, that's important. God bless you. I got to go. Bye-bye.